This has been one that I've sort of casually tossed away and said, well, there's just no way that has any possibility or merit to it down the road of happening. But upon giving it a second look, folks, let me go back and just double check this contractual structure, because there were some things about it that weren't making a lot of sense to me when I was trying to understand what it was I was seeing here with the contract. And specifically what was throwing me off is, I'll make this big so you can see this. What was throwing me off is that the bonus was so low. And so when you look at these kind of graphs, you're going to look at you're looking at the prorated bonus, but you're looking at the signing bonus. The option bonus is worthy of note here on this as well, but it's the signing bonus that's the most important part of this puzzle, because that establishes the true blue, how much the team is going to have to eat as far as bad money to offload potentially. On the surface of this, you would say Trevor signed the new deal last year. These deals are structured where there's a ton of bonus money that comes in tow with it. That means that they're not going to eat 50, 60, 70 million dollars of dead money to move him away. And again, this is not, I know that as well, probably see my chat, that some of this will be about whether or not to go make the trade for it. That's a conversation for another day at this point. I wanted to just specifically target in on the specificity of possibility here. So I'm not saying do or don't here. I'm just merely saying I'm still riding with Gino. I'm not bailing on that, but this is something I'm going to be asked about. So I think it's worthy of at least acknowledging and looking at this a little bit closer on this. And the thing you notice with this is that the bonus money isn't that deep. $37.5 million. The Denver Broncos just ate by far way more dead money than that for Russell Wilson. This is also going to have a year removed of the bonus money if we're talking about him being moved this offseason, meaning instead of 37.5, it goes down to $30 million for the Jaguars. Now, we're into a position where we have seen some players recently be moved in that area. I don't think the Jaguars would do this. I think that he would be a mighty enticing carrot for any potential offensive-minded coach they want to maybe bring in, but who knows? They've been floundering for a little bit of time now. They've gone through a couple of different coaches. He's been there for a bit of time period. Maybe they just try to pivot. Maybe they think that they can get some good draft capital back in return if they do move him. So I don't know if that part of it's going to go too. It's completely valid to say the Jaguars would never do it. But again, that's a bit of a conversation for another day. This is merely to say about the possibility of whether it could be done or could not be done. He got a ton of guaranteed money. That's that option bonus side column that you see here under the prorated bonus, which means that's when that money clicks in. When he's there on the roster that year, that's when it clicks in like bonus, money in hand, money in pocket, so to speak. He's got a lot of guaranteed money in this deal. The Jaguars could do it. They're going to want King's ransom to make it happen. I don't know if that's something I would want to do. That's another point of discussion down the road. We'll go down with that, because I know that's a hell of a rabbit hole to go down if we start opening up this can of worms. But $30 million, you throw them a large package of draft capital, you kick them another player in addition to that you're willing to kick into there, and you could get them potentially enticed if they are looking to pivot in a different direction.